on, man. Let me do this. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back to our Radio Row coverage from San Francisco. I'm Pat Strathman. All sorts of people in the house today, including quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Joe MIlton in the house. Joe, glad to have you here. How is everything going here in San Francisco?
Thank you so much for having me. Everything's going great. Enjoying it. Being able to see San Fran. Other than us playing here this year, so being able to just walk around and just be in a city. Enjoy the city. Like you watch a lot of cartoons or TV shows that be in San Fran, so just being able to just walk by those places where stuff was filmed is pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt. What was this past year like for you there with the Dallas Cowboys? I think you look at Dallas this year. We're actually Cowboys affiliates on ESPN Wichita 92.3 FM. So we hear a lot about the Cowboys in Wichita. Of course, this season it was not a great start. Then I'll look at the finish, and certainly things going to play out there at the very, very end. But what was this past year like for you with Dak Prescott and that Dallas Cowboys offense?
It was great. I had a great year of just learning, learning a new offense, learning new terminology. So it was great. Far as being in a room with Dak, it was amazing. Like it was something that every young quarterback would ask for, especially from a person like him. Just the way that he carries himself. You can see the great habits that he have. You can see how he always lead by example. He's not a type of person that talks a lot. When I say talk a lot, I mean like he not, oh bro, like come on man, let's go man, like what we doing? Like we trying to win or what? Nah, he not that type of person. He more of like, all right, you see me working, like I be in here every morning. I get in here before everybody, so you see what I'm doing. So therefore, just follow me. That's what type of person he is. So it's been great. Being there with new coaches. Obviously, everything didn't go how we wanted it to, but we finished out great. We just got to start how we finished.
Yeah. Well, I have to ask about his famous. Here we go. His cadence.
Yeah.
You have thoughts on his cadence? Do you have an impersonation of his cadence?
No, it's pretty cool. It's, I like it. It just you can't always go on one because it's pretty easy to time up and jump. So it's pretty cool. But here we go. It's pretty smooth. Yeah.
I like it. I know a lot of people make a big deal of it, but I actually like it. You obviously have some decent pass catchers.
Yes.
Out there on the field. So
yeah.
What's it like getting a chance to work with those guys? CD Lamb being a big one, obviously, but I know it's not just CD. You guys got talent across the board. How much of a better person are you after working with them and getting reps with them to make you a better quarterback for the future?
It's been great. Like those guys are true competitors. They don't want to be stopped at all. So that's what type of receivers that you want on your team, that you want to throw the ball to, guys that want the ball. And those two guys, or really all of them, they really just want the ball. Like no matter if it's a bubble or if it's a dig or a post, like they all pretty much want the big ball, but they be cool with taking the small slants to the crib. So it's nice.
Last year you were with the Pats. Obviously you're with the Cowboys now, but the Pats are here at the Super Bowl. A guy by the name of Drake May is doing something, guess. He's doing okay. What about Drake May? What stands out about Drake May? Maybe you're not surprised with him being at a Super Bowl because you had a chance to be with them.
For sure.
So what stands out about Drake May?
I think the way that he processed stuff, his week to week, like his day-to-day stuff is he watches a lot of film. So his day-to-day stuff, he be very prepared. So like it's crazy how like much of a young person can take in knowledge. Like he retains knowledge like very well. And you can literally talk to him about install and he'll pretty much know what's going on like with that install within a few hours for real. So it's amazing. But being around Drake, being in the same room with him, being on the field with him, like He's an amazing player. He got a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's gonna develop even more. So I just wish the best for him. I wish he stay healthy this game. Just finish strong.
I've talked with Hendon Hooker earlier this week,
Mhm.
who former Tennessee Volunteer. Of course, here's Joe Milton, who played for the Volunteers. Not where you started at, but certainly where you finished there with Tennessee. What was it like there with Tennessee? Do you have any particular memories that really come to mind when you look back at your college career?
Um, I say the one that I have in mind is because I see it pretty much every day. When I walk in my game room, it's probably just the Orange Bowl
Uh,
MVP trophy. That was pretty cool. And then other than that, we beat Bama. That was
uh-huh.
pretty cool. It was a fun night. And then other than that, man, oh, Vanderbilt game, my last time playing Vandy, scored 6 times. That was the first time it happened since 2001. So that's pretty
So
cool.
decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
no big deal. No big deal. How much do you look at other quarterbacks in the game right now to make you a better quarterback? How
Oh,
often are you watching Patrick Mahomes? How often are you watching Joe Burrow? Or is it just simply I got to focus on me and I got to do my thing? But it made me wonder how often that maybe you take a look at other guys to try to maybe look at something and go, dang, okay, I could do something like that. I never thought about that.
I don't really look at other quarterbacks. Just pretty much taking the knowledge that me and Dak talk about, and
Mm-hmm.
then other than that, I really just watch Josh Allen. I like the way he play. Um, Pat Mahomes have his own style of play.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I like running around and throwing passes. That's like the best thing you can do because defenses are not like prepared for that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's great. Like I respect this game, but I really just watch Josh Allen and just be talking to Dak and Will Greer.
Mm. Well, we talked about the Patriots being here. How about Seattle
Yeah,
with Sam Darnold?
yeah,
What a story, man.
yeah,
No offense to him, and this is where I was talking to Henry a little bit about this too. I think this Super Bowl is nothing against Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. Yes, as much as the public likes to see those guys in the Super Bowl on a regular basis, it's a good reminder of what the NFL can be like.
yes,
Sam Darnold with the Jets, the Panthers, didn't go so well.
yep,
He ends up actually spending just a moment there in San Francisco. And Jeff Garcia reminded me. Jeff's just like, yeah, don't sleep on that one season with him learning under Brock Purdy now. Like, don't. He had a great coach and Coach Shanahan. Like, there's a reason why maybe he got some confidence and he ends up in Minnesota. Certainly does well. And then tough decision for the Vikings. They end up going with JJ. And then
yep.
Sam's like, well, where do I go? Finds a home in Seattle. I don't
Super
know
Bowl.
if anyone really saw this coming, but here he is
Yeah,
getting ready to play for a Super Bowl after the type of career that he's had. I'm sure that maybe gives inspiration to you and so many others out there in the National Football League. So how impressive has Sam been this year for Seattle? What a story.
uh, it's a great story. But Sam's been great. I mean, obviously watching and seeing his story, like just, and it's amazing. Like just to see that you keep fighting through adversity. Like adversity is gonna strike no matter what. You're gonna always go through adversity. The road is never smooth. So for him to keep fighting, keep staying with it, just keep learning. It's more of like the process that I'm taking is like
Mm-hmm.
just trust the process, and just know that God got you for real, and
Yeah.
just keep working. Like he ain't never stopped working. Like he was always out there in California with
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Palmer, and making it happen. So it was great.
Yeah, no doubt. Who you got this weekend?
Um,
I mean, you're in the
my
NFC. You're
I
probably
got.
gonna go Seattle, but this is where it's unique because you spent a year with Drake May. So
I'm not gonna pick a specific team.
okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
fair.
root for the people that I got drafted with and the people that I know.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair answer.
I just want the best for those guys.
I love it, man. It's a fraternity, and I respect that a whole heck of a lot. You're here because of Stand Together.
Yes.
So tell me about Stand Together. Why are you here out and about? What's the message for for Joe MIlton here at Super Bowl Radio Row.
Yeah, my message for Stand Together is just basically they create a great roadmap for us, so we can literally don't have to do as much. We just literally post and go out to the communities, no matter whether they're in great condition or bad condition. Like we're out there, we're in the community. But for me, it's helping single mothers. Just being able to help single mothers with their kids, themselves, their mental, spiritually, um, whatever it may be. And I was in a household with a single mom, so therefore I know what all you have to go through. Like obviously our situation won't be the same. I was in a single household with not as with no money. There are some people in a single household with money. So it's all about what your situation is and what you need. But we're down. I'm bound to be anything that you possibly need for connections, just someone to talk to. I want to just be a green circle for that family or whatever family it may be, or multiple families. But also just my best friend Hendon, he read books. He created his own book, spiritual book. So
Yeah,
therefore, like if we have to go to certain states and go to camps and just have a reading camp, like whatever it may be to help out the community, that's what I'm bound to do.
love it, man. Joe, appreciate you, man. Best of luck to you moving forward. Okay.
No problem. Thank you so much.